I have the Arcane Viewer, Singular Focus, Multicast Mastery, and Skill Inclination Arcane. And I'll have 6 Arcane discs, not to be confused with anything else. I mean, this will probably get banned anyway, so whatever. And considering that Arcane discs are very weak, I'm just gonna go without the curse. Good luck me. This thing has a very long cooldown, and well, it just shoots out in a line, so it's not very useful, especially against the bosses when you want to, well, circle around the boss and hit it. And if you circle around with the disc, well, it just flies behind the boss towards you and doesn't hit the boss again the second time. Which is unfortunately not ideal. It is very much not ideal. Of course, good thing it's not Curse 7, because I don't have the floating thing. I can just stay in this general area. And also, I don't have the meteor showering down. This is just great. Now, place your bets. Will I even get the build going or not? Before I actually finish this. Because that is actually not guaranteed. At all. Banish Arcane, Banish Arcane, Banish Arcane, Banish Arcane. You know, Arcane Disc. Good stuff, that's the first one. And there it goes, and there it goes back. Yes, it does a lot of damage, and it applies exposed, but a 4-second cooldown, hello. That's a lot of cooldown. At least it one-shots the enemies, that's one thing that's good about it. But the cooldown is just too much. It really is. There's a bright side, however. So it went up, the damage went up from 600 and a bit to almost 800. Arcane Disc has a very high alpha damage, the base damage, which means it is very good to have upgrades for it. The damage upgrades, that is. And where's my disc? I used up all my banishes and rerolls, I only got 1 disc. I mean, 2 discs are better than 1, that's what she said. But hey, I just have the pew, the spews, but not the disc. Why? Well, these builds are never working out as they should. But oh well, I'll get there eventually. Another one. Okay, that one time when I wanted just to have Arcane Missiles, I didn't get Arcane Missiles, now I just want the discs. And I can't get the discs. Why? Why is that the case? I don't know. Okay, let's settle on the fact that, on the assumptions rather, that the game is actually listening to you and hears you, oh, I want Arcane Discs. And it tells you, no, you can't have Arcane Discs. You can have the Arcane Spew instead. I mean, it's kinda good, but oh, there you have it. Arcane Disc, Arcane Disc, Arcane Disc. Oh well. Watch my channel get banned for saying disc too much. Oh well. There's no future anyway, so who cares? Health, Vortex. Oh yeah, I kinda have to take something. Now, watch this single chromatic volt out-damage every other source of damage that I have. Especially the discs. My discs are too short and too small. I need thicker discs. Okay, the plus about the discs is that, well, I already have 2 discs. I mean, I was born with 2 discs. Actually, fact! Now, fun fact, another plus side about the discs, you never know if I'm talking about the discs or something else. Too bad the discs are getting phased out and replaced by nothing. If you have your mobile can't have a discs. But you know, old PCs, they can. But I mean, how many people have PCs these days? It's mostly mobile phones. Now, I don't... Well, I have a mobile phone, but I don't have the smart variety. I mean, yes, I'm a dinosaur. I don't care. And you would imagine the 9 to 5 that I work at wasn't too pleased about that. Multicast, hello. Many discs, massive discs as far as the eye can see. Okay. Enlarge the discs, more area, please, thank you. And more damage as well. Increase the girth. Increase the girth, the length, the size. Thrust the discs into enemies. Expand the discs. And it's just discs, not something else. Definitely not something else. Lethality. My discs are so strong they can kill a guy. With a single slap. They penetrate the enemies. And the bosses as well. Look at that. Effective. He got disked down. Multicast. Shouldn't have taken that multicast. Everything into discs. Enlarge the discs. Without registration and messaging. What was that about? Eliminate monsters to summon the Lord. Lord of Discs. I bet these lords have no discs at all. I have all the discs. Surely that's enough. And what do we have? Experience, nice. Oh, another disc. Nice. Full build, finally. I was born with 6 discs. Don't question it. And yeah, actually, once you have the 6 discs, they do a lot of damage. I mean, they can't fit into these enemies, clearly. They're too large. And too numerous. They get thrust into their hides and come out on the other side. But I tried this build in Curse 7 and that didn't work very well. As in, yes, the discs, they do damage, they enter the body of the bosses, but if I run around the bosses because they don't die instantly, enemies don't enter the bodies the second time. So there is no double penetration, just a single penetration by the discs. And that's just not proper. There's half the damage just gone. Disappears. It's not there. Brutal strikes. Yes. It bleeds. I mean, if it's their first time, sure. Especially if I do I have the guaranteed critical. Where is it? I'm pretty sure I have it. Oh, there it is. When you hit them at low health, they start bleeding, so yeah, that makes perfect sense. Discs. Arcane shield, what else? Thermal shock. I mean, if you rub too hard, surely, yes, that would be very shocking. And look at that, they're actually spinning, so lots and lots of friction. That's probably unhealthy. And I clearly only have the discs and nothing else to, I mean, ease the entrance of discs into bodies of my enemies. So that sure burns. Multicast missiles. So not only have 6 discs that fly out multiple times for maximum thrusting, and he did. Okay, come on, multicast, something else. Yes, please. And I'm actually almost done. Alright. I would imagine trying this into Curse 7 would be quite a challenge. Damage, please, yes. Be very much a challenge. Not only I can't stand still, so I can't just stand in front of the enemies. Because there's the floaty thing. Also, if bosses don't die immediately, they leave a bunch of stuff on the ground. Sticky, green stuff. And I don't have my own stuff coming, given I only have the discs. And nothing good comes from the discs, unfortunately. Yeah. When you look at this, it is kind of strong, but I mean, I think I definitely tried it Curse 7 multiple times. It never worked out properly. Whenever I try Curse 7 with 6 discs, they come out sideways. It is such a mess. Again, I'm talking about the discs, not anything else. Don't think about it too much. Discs. Expose weakness. And my enemies are now weak to the discs. Oh yeah, discs apply exposed. So I'm technically exposing myself to the enemies. All of my multiple discs. That's hardly appropriate. And the last boss. Hello. You dead. Get penetrated. Ah. The power of innuendos. Now, how much damage did my disc do? My multiple discs. Only 5 million. I mean, it's no curse, so whatever. I mean, if you somehow, some way made it this far and got a laugh, I mean, you don't need to subscribe and tell somebody about me. Electricity is getting expensive. See ya.